Derek Griffin in the 4. Daniel Hemrick and the 98 car. Couple of young drivers trying to pick up a big win today at Lucas Oil Raceway. One to go signal being shown to the field. The Sam Pierce Chevrolet CRA Pace truck will try to pull away from the field and get to the pit road area. The field will go around him in turn number 3. Derek Griffin and Daniel Hemrick pick up the pace coming to turn number 4. Well over 30 cars in the starting field for the Seal Wrap Repair Tape 100 presented by McGonigal Engine Performance, and we are underway at Lucas Oil Raceway, side by side out front, and into the lead the outside pole sitter Daniel Hemrick. 3 wide, mid-pack, Ryan Blaney in the 10 car went to the inside of Terry Fisher Jr. For the 4th position, a battle between Boris Yurkovic and Scott Hance. Yurkovic was so strong yesterday in practice and just missed top time by 1 car. It was Kenzie Rustin in the 39. The young lady driver in the 39 car was top qualifier yesterday. Hance has dropped out of the top 5 into the 6th spot, leading Hemrick. 2nd Griffin, 3rd is Turner, 4th is Yurkovic, and 5th is Eddie Hoffman. Hoffman a threat today. Yurkovic to the inside of Hemrick as Hemrick got sideways in 1 and 2. Off of turn number 2, battle for the lead. Boris Yurkovic closes the door on Hemrick. Not a lot of room on the backstretch for those 2 drivers, but Boris Yurkovic has closed the door on Hemrick and taken over the lead on lap 24. 24 laps have now been completed at the line for the 53 of Boris Yurkovic, and he's quick. He will most likely set sail from this field as Turner tries to get by from the 98 of Hemrick. Hemrick's handle of that car in the middle of the turns has become very, very shaky for the driver from North Carolina. Rick Turner gets by. For 2nd, Rick Turner, the Y-Town hustler. Oh, man, nearly stuck his car into the wall in 1 and 2. Turner able to keep it off the outside retaining wall and complete the pass on Daniel Hemrick around Jeep Plume. He's down a lap. And we have caution out. Yellow flag on the raceway. Joe Beaver in the 0 car, the right front down on his ride. Joe Beaver in car 0. 3-time street stock champion with CRA, 4-time Anderson Speedway champion. Tim's Heating, Ellis Race Cars, Modern Trailer Sales Chevrolet has lost the right front tire down, dragging the underside of the car, will make his way into the infield. Boris Yurkovic, our leader, at about the 1/4 mark of the race. The Joliet, Illinois driver started from the 6th position. Restart coming up. Yurkovic is strong. See if Turner gives him any trouble on the restart. Back underway. Turner slips back on the start, and the 53 of Yurkovic bolts into the lead. Derek Griffin tries to come along in the 4 car. Griffin dropped from 2nd, back a few spots at the start of the race, but now he's back up into 3rd as he just about clears the 98 of Daniel Hemrick. Eddie Hoffman to the outside of Hemrick. His handle's fading on that 98 ride. Trouble in turn 3. David Carter hard into the outside wall after he and Scott Hance get together. Other cars trying to go to the infield to get through, and then piling in the 61 of Austin Ludke and the 811 of Mason Mingus. Hard crash for the 25 of David Carter. He and the 72 of Hance, the original cause of the yellow. Carter got into the left rear quarter panel. Rookie on the circuit this year. Has not been able to run all of the races. Good qualifying effort this weekend. Started today in 10th. But his car badly damaged in turns 3 and 4. Off of the corner. To the green. Yurkovic, the good restart, and we're back underway at Lucas Oil Raceway. On the outside lane, Griffin trying to make a run at Rick Turner for the second spot. Kenzie Rustin running the inside. Right behind Hemrick, Alec Carl moving up. He was 6th for the restart. He's on the outside of Rustin, takes that spot away. Now we'll try to get to the outside of Hemrick. Jurkovic's lead building up again. The Julie, trouble on the front stretch. Nate Carruth, a rookie on the circuit this season, has spun on the front stretch, and he just is able to parallel park it along the wall and not damage the car, but flat spotting the tires is Nate Carruth in the number 12, and it's caution at lap number 42. Side by side between Kenzie Rustin and Daniel Hemrick. Oh, trouble coming off of the corner. Around goes the 4 car of Derek Griffin. He hopes that Newick gets his car stopped, and does. 2010 Rookie of the Year, Nick Galata, damage to the right front. The 4 car Griffin spins. Oh, the points battle just took another turn. Points battle just taking another turn. Scott Hance, the point leader, pit side. Into the wall in the back straightaway, still rolling along. Green's still out. Turner, though, is not going to be able to make it around, I don't think. He's rolling slowly for turn number 4. The field's going to be able to make it by. Turner up along the wall on the front straightaway, still rolling slowly. And we'll come to a stop. The yellows coming out for Rick Turner. Man, oh man, what a bad season Rick Turner has had, and had a good run going today. Rustin the inside, Jurkovic the outside. They start to pick up the pace a little bit. Middle of 3 and 4, 6 laps from the halfway mark. Green is out. Jurkovic the start. Out front, it's Cozzolino moving into second on the outside of Rustin. Second and third place battle. Rustin slips back now into the third spot. She fights back, coming off of 2 down into turn 3. Drives hard into the third turn. She's going to push up a little bit. Can she get in front of Cozzolino? Yes, she can. She has held on to second. That car is strong. Kenzie Rustin in the second spot, within a car length of Boris Jurkovic. CJ Leary has going down a lap, and Jarek Johnson on the front stretch into the inside retaining wall. That's going to bring out a caution. Jarek Johnson slides nose first into the inside retaining wall. Yellow out after a long green flag run. 74 laps complete. Still 25 cars on the racetrack for the restart. Rustin and Jurkovic, man, closely with one another on the backstretch, right up against the outside retaining wall. Pace truck onto pit road. Rustin lagging back a little bit, trying to pull up alongside Jurkovic for the restart. They are wheel to wheel in turn 4. They come to the green. We're underway. Rustin will have Hemrick on the outside going into turn number 1. As again, the couple will battle for second. Rustin holds on to the spot. Hemrick drops back into third. Rustin, boy, she got sideways coming off of turn number 2. Hung on to the car, though, didn't lose much ground. Kenny Tweedy looking for the top 5. On the inside of Brian Campbell for 5th. Campbell got around Alec Carl, and now Carl is off the pace. Alec Carl in the 51, a top 5 run, comes to an end for the Grand Rapids, Michigan driver, Alec Carl today. Not good luck for him. To the inside of Jurkovic for the lead. Here comes Rustin into turn 3. Side by side, they get together. Sideways is Jurkovic. Rustin drops back into second. First, second, third, and fourth, single file. Rustin has lost a car length or 2 on Jurkovic now. He's picked it up a notch after that challenge from Rustin moments ago. 23 laps from the finish for Boris Jurkovic. Chase Elliott running currently 8th. Tries to take 7th. Mason Mingus on the high side. The Dawsonville, Georgia driver on the inside lane. Alec Carl moving again on pit road and heading towards the raceway. So Alec Carl not done for the day. Is heading back onto the racetrack. Chase Elliott on the inside of Mason Mingus. 21 to go for Boris Jurkovic, and his lead is at 4 car lengths, middle of 3 and 4 over Kenzie Rustin. still slowly. Oh, Mason Mingus into the wall. Climbs the wall a little bit, back down on four wheels as Mingus, definitely a flat right side tire, is bottoming out, dragging sparks coming from the 811 of Mason Mingus. Caution out, 1 lap away from lap 80. Drops to the infield yet again. 21 from the finish. Can Jurkovic hold off Kenzie Rustin? She's got another opportunity, about the 3rd time today she's been able to restart. We see Pat Kelly trying to pick up some spots on the inside lane. And we are underway. Boy, one of the cars sounds really ill. I don't know what car it is. Rustin holds on to second. You're going to be sending the 28 car of Kelly to the pits for passing some cars coming to the green. Into the number 5 spot is Kenny Tweedy. Eddie Hoffman, 12th, Nate Carruth. Carruth on the bottom, racing with Hoffman. Jurkovic and Rustin. Rustin's car a little bit higher in the lane, and Jurkovic has slowed in turn number 2. Jurkovic has slowed, dropped to the bottom. Rustin has gone by on the backstretch. Boris Jurkovic led lap 96, had a decent lead, and the car all of a sudden seems to have lost power. Jurkovic pit side in the 53. A dominating effort has come to an end, and Rustin leads lap 97. What a terrible break for Jurkovic, but a big break for Rustin, who is the 2nd quickest car in this race. But now she may find herself in victory lane. Slower traffic ahead. Robert Maynor moves over to the inside. The 22 of Whitehouse will move over low for Kenzie Rustin, looking to become the first lady driver to find victory lane in the CRA Super Series event. The series started in 1997. She started from the 7th position. The Ankney Trucking Melmark Pipe and Supply Ford, number 39, leads, and the white flag is in the air. Just 1 lap to go. A distant 2nd is Cozzolino, and a distant 3rd, the 98 car of Daniel Hemrick. His girlfriend, Kenzie Rustin, leading this race down the backstretch. Kenny Tweedy off the pace in the number 2 car. Tweedy was in the top 5, and he has dropped off the pace. Off of turn number 4, your winner, Kenzie Rustin. 2nd place to Cozzolino. 3rd to Hemrick. Coming across the line in 4th, Brian Campbell. And 5th, the 9 of Chase Elliott. Here we go for 6th. Damon Eckhoff holds off the 8 car. Wow, did things shuffle, and Chase Elliott, big run late stages, gets into the top 5. And going down the backstretch to pull up beside Kenzie Rustin is Daniel Hemrick. The couple celebrating podium finishes in the CRA Super Series event at Lucas Oil Raceway. A word with our top finisher in a moment. Kenzie Rustin in the process of trying to do a donut on the front straightaway, collecting the 18 car of Robert Maynor. Terrible break as Maynor was coming through on the front stretch. Top 5 on the front. Possibility that the 53 car of Jurkovic may be running out of fuel. We also saw the 2 of Kenny Tweedy slow on the last lap or 2, possibly fuel issues there.